Episode 37 is The Funk. In this episode, Peepers has to find a way to pull Hater out of his depression so they can get back to villainy. Despite this pretty much being the Season 1 episode closest to a Hater and Peepers episode without Wander's involvement, it doesn't really explore their friendship like the Season 2 episodes do. Probably because they didn't even have that dynamic in Season 1. Also, the sequence where they're tormenting the Muplexians goes on way too long, and 11-minute episodes can't afford to have overly long Family Guy gags. Although at least the sequence is more in-depth than Hater falling down and hurting his knee, or playing a full Alanis Morissette song or something. Bottom line, this is a decent episode, but it could have been a lot better. Luckily, this ends up happening next season. Giant egg! We're just missing Billy Hatcher! Jeez, you watchdogs can't even shoot a bunch of chickens? Are you clucking kidding me?
Oh, that's it! Run, you chickens! Run! For here to destroy your foul little lives is none other than the Duke of Dread, the Monarch of Mayhem, the Emperor of Evil, Lord Hater!
Mixing a bit of Dr. Screwball into your Hater dick stroking this time, eh, C-peeps?
Lord Hater!
He's not coming out, Peepers. Quit recycling animations and go move the plot along.
I don't get it.
Neither do I. Since when can watchdogs actually effectively take their victims down?
Oh, our leader, Lord Hater, was supposed to show up and act all evil and stuff, but...
Nobody move!
There goes Peepers picking on watchdogs to compensate for the fact that he can't stand up to his boss yet.
Sir, you missed your cue! The Cluckons won't surrender without you!
Why, are a bunch of chickens too much for you to assert your evil authority over, Peepers?
Sir, if Cluckon falls, we'll control all of the Zegma system, all of it, just like we've always dreamed of doing!
So a star system that contains such a high caliber and worthy of conquering planet like a world full of chickens was your guys' hashtag life goals? Baby steps, I guess.
Evil used to be all... Now it's just all... Know what I mean?
No, being evil is not that complicated. Just go kill a bunch of people and destroy shit. Wait, that's the Dominator angle. Also, take note of how Peepers just ran off the last part of the screen at the exact same elevation the bed itself was, despite no longer being on the bed at that point.
You just need to do something to remind yourself how fun evil can be!
Peepers, that almost aroused tone of voice you're using makes me nervous what angle you're trying to pitch to Hater here.
Something like... blowing up a moon! Come on, I know you want to!
Oh yeah, blowing up a moon is hardcore stuff. We wouldn't want to blow up a planet and risk stealing Dominator's method, now would we? Well, hopefully whatever planet that was orbiting doesn't have any oceans, because they just fucked up the tides.
I ordered the citizens of Ionia 7 to make a giant statue of you out of themselves!
Oh, so now we're playing the Bill Cipher angle. Except they aren't petrified, so it's arguably more evil.
What if we terrorize the warrior women of Amazonia? That always cheers you up.
Not much of an Amazon warrior race if they're screaming in terror of fucking watchdogs.
Awaken the space demon Tormento!
It's Tormento!
Shit, so you guys can just slice open a dimensional rift and call upon an interdimensional fire-breathing tomato abominations to eat planets like shish kebabs? That's freaking hardcore.
Loot all the loot from Museopolis?
Now, Peepers, does Hater look like the kind of guy who would give a rat's ass about fine arts? Damn, just crushing a jewel like that takes friggin' muscle.
Mess with Greg?
It's all a big bunch of... I'll be in my room.
Yeah, Hater gets more jollies messing with you, Peepers, than some nobody watchdog.
Oh?
So, get off your bony butt, do your stupid job, and conquer them already!
Whoa, careful, Peepers, your season 2 is really showing.
I mean, you want to talk about it?
There he is. There's the season 1 little bitch peepers we all know and don't really love yet.
Being a jerk, cruising around the galaxy, picking on the weak and defenseless. It just made me feel so awesome.
Yeah, that's not clear indications of someone who is on the sociopath to being a sociopath.
You make the plans, the army conquers the planet, and all I do is come in at the end and do my big scary roar thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it all goes down. Better to fall into a bout of depression than to fire peepers over it, I guess.
Bet you didn't even know we restored your old van, huh?
Ooh, are we gonna have a flashback to how it all began? Or are we gonna get a long drawn-out musical sequence? He's back to the futuring it. That's a good sign in the former, right?
So you missed the old days, eh? Need to be reminded of why you got into evil in the first place, huh?
Oh, here we go. Evil origin story time.
Well, I'd like you to meet the Plexians.
You raised my hopes and dashed them quite expertly, sir. Bravo!
It's like that scene in Cars where Mater takes Lightning McQueen tractor tipping. Well, that escalated quickly. Go from scaring them to committing murder. What's next? The hand in the bucket of warm water trick? Or is that too inappropriate for a kid's show? How did Peepers... Did he like spit tears at it or something? And how did Hater spit too? He's a skeleton. He produces no saliva. Which means he needs to start taking Savimylene so he doesn't get a bunch of canker sores all the time. Not sure how that's a prank. You just tied cans to its foot. I don't get it. Oh yeah, friendly reminder that Hater has fucking telekinesis.
And you don't exactly know just why. No need to bother to figure that out.
I assume the flaming bag of dog shit prank is also too inappropriate for this show.
Now let's be clear when I say
You gotta try this, dude. We finally got enough people for a 7-mile spanking machine. Ouch! 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 Ouch!
next. I don't mean that literally.
Take that!
Hey, you guys, check out the look on Lois's face when I do this.
Peter!
Clean that up, you idiot! Love you!
It's just good while it's fading.
It's not fudge, it's mud.
Sorry for using a clip from that episode, it's just, look, mud art.
Being evil is good.
Well, TP jokes aren't too inappropriate at least. Oh, now you've done it. Y'all should have left when you had the chance. Here comes the best part of the episode. Oh shit, it's gonna drain their brains so Hater and Peepers are just as dumb as they are. Not much of a step down for Hater, but still.
We tire of the sense of superiority you seem to garner from picking on the physical shells that we happen to inhabit.
That's just how some people compensate for their insecurities. Picking on the weak and defenseless, just like Hater said. I don't think gayness is going to save you guys right now.
Perhaps you need to see just how insignificant your so-called greatness really is.
You gonna go all Rick Sanchez on these mofos?
Little do you know that we have evolved beyond impressive corporeal forms. Our real lives are spent in our minds.
So it's like some Buddhism nirvana thing?
We sail the seas of cosmic consciousness, a vast and endless ocean of knowledge in which you are nothing more than a minuscule molecule drowning in misunderstanding.
And trippy imagery to accompany it all because why not?
Now, back in your van, sad little man. And never forget how you, Lord Hater, are so not the greatest in all the galaxy.
And mic drop.
Now be off with you.
Looks like Team Hater's blasting off again!
Oh, great and noble Plexians, we humble ourselves in the presence of your all-knowing wisdom.
And shoehorned appearance from Wander and Sylvia. And I am really curious as how Wander knows about the new Plexian's true power.
Ultimate cosmic knowledge comes in all shapes and sizes. Forgive her! She knows not what she does.
And you pray for a honky-tonk destiny. Wander, stop being intolerant. You can't force Sylvia into following your beliefs, especially by quoting a variation of Jesus' famous line when being crucified. Episode 38 is The Enemies. In this episode, Lord Hater and Brad Starlight have to work together in order to destroy Wander. This is a great episode, and a good one to be preceded by the season finale. It's even more Looney Tunes-esque than the show usually is, and it shows a glimpse of Wander's hidden cleverness. Even though I don't really care for Brad Starlight, he and Lord Hater play off each other surprisingly well. Holy crap, it's Planet Wisp from Sonic Colors!
Resting place of the light half of the all-powerful Sword of Synergy!
Damn, that's like an anime or RPG-sized sword.
Which, when combined...
This is why you don't exposit and walk at the same time.
Which, when combined with my dark half...
Whoa, so where did you whip that out from, Haiti? Also, it's a lot smaller than the light half.
graciously lent to me by the warrior monks of Malachar.
Wow, so you ripped a guy's arm off for it, but didn't bother to remove the severed hand until now?
Will give me the power to conquer.
Sword beams too? Are we going full-on anime in this episode?
The entire universe!
Okay, so that light half we saw before was just a statue? Damn, no anime swords, I guess. Heck, no swords in general, since someone just punked you, Haiti.
In the hands of a true hero!
Oh, did you collect 60 stray fairies for that sword? Where are your masks?
Brad Starlight! I should have known you'd show up with your stupid chin and your dumb cape!
How do you even know him? He's just some wannabe Prince Charming. He shouldn't have a rep beyond anyone on his home planet.
And my chin is perfect!
Brad's going all crimson chin on you now. Yay, anime sword battle! Enjoy it, cause we ain't getting an anime giant robot battle in this show. How are you puckering your lips and smiling at the same time? Wow, this sword fight is better choreographed than a number of sword fights I've seen in fiction. Usually they just slash each other's swords, do that sword straddle thing, jump backwards from each other, and rinse and repeat. Damn, that kind of cranial contact should have cracked open your skull, or head, like an egg. And what the fuck's up with the derp face, Wander?
Bradley! Hately! Buddies!
You're gonna go with Hately now? Why not call Brad Braddy? It's like a pet name a girlfriend would call him, so it's perfect for you to use, Wander.
Hey, I'm playing hide and seek with Sylvia. Y'all want to play too?
Say it, don't spray it, Wander.
Wander ruined my wedding! If it wasn't for him, I'd be married to a super pretty princess!
Except Wander didn't actually do anything. Demura saved herself.
Wander's ruined dozens of my plans, one of which also involved my wedding. Really?
Yes, really, except it was a reverse wedding because he was trying to destroy Wander and it was filled with gay subtext and oh, crap. No, that's not until next season.
You mean his steed? You almost married his horse!
Hey, sometimes whores change their lives for the better and want to settle down with someone. Stop slut-shaming, Brad.
Wanna put this whole sword thing on hold for a second? Go destroy him?
Hater is actually offering to cooperate with someone? Wow, this really is worth being the penultimate episode of the season.
By Zargo, I'm in. To battle!
So is Zargo the show's equivalent to God or something?
The scout goes first, the leader takes up the rear.
Actually, the leader would stay behind as the scout, scouts to make sure everything's on the up and up. You don't want the leader to find himself in trouble after all. Oh god, what is that thing? Probably hiding under a rock because it's so hideous. Don't touch it. Damn, those are some huge chompers. And really friggin' tiny arms too. Is this like this planet's version of a T-Rex? Yeah, giving defenseless slugs the boot because you suck at hide and seek is totally a healthy way of airing out your frustration. Holy shit, does she have a veiny fist for a tongue? Wow, it's an oni tree. Yeah, great searching skills. It's like in Madagascar when Melman stuck his head in a hole that the penguins dug when he was looking for Marty the zebra.
Oh, come on! You're practically living in an igloo!
Well, igloos are nice and cute and kinda cozy. Also in Animal Crossing for the GameCube, it's where you win this, ya dummy. Holy shit! Yeah, remember, Hater has telekinesis, but damn, I did not think it was powerful enough to lift up a fucking temple like it's the top of a chest or something. That's major threat level shit. WTF, they just got their asses stuck together.
Hey, if we're doing traps, I'm totally the one in charge. I'm like the best at traps.
Since when? Stealth is not the name of your game, Hater. You don't do subtle and covert.
Man, those guys are not very good at this game. Now, Wander, that's not fair. They might compensate for their poor seeking skills by being spectacular hiders. You never know.
Ooh, are a couple of orange fist fighters hiding in there with you, Wander? Or are you just channeling your inner Destructor?
Red! Are you serious?
And you look like a slutty Goldilocks in that costume, Hater.
For roaming these woods is an ill-tempered skeleton man, as mean as he is ugly.
In Hater's defense, you can't exactly make a skeleton look attractive unless you're Pixar.
Oh, it's you.
Wow, that's a very casual reaction to that realization, Brad. You were just hitting on Hater and then you're like, oh, my bad, babe. Does this happen with you often or something?
A beautiful fair maiden!
Just gonna ignore the implied gayness and just marvel at the length of Brad's neck and head right here. He looks like a cricket hammer.
This is the exact same plan!
It certainly is not!
Brad's right. Rather than a slutty Goldilocks, he's dressed up as a slutty Elmira from Tiny Toons.
We even playing hide and seek? Or are we playing some kind of dress-up game with each other?
So that's what you were wearing under your log. Also, either you or Brad is gonna have to change because you both can't be slutty Elmiras from Tiny Toons. Wow, that was some impressive salivation range. You totally just went all Odie on Brad.
Peepers, come get me! No, I don't have the sword, but I captured Wander!
Oh good, Peepers gets an offhand reference in this app.
Only one of us shall have the duty, nay, privilege, nay, pleasure of destroying Wander, and that's me!
Well, you can start by destroying that derpy look off his face. I always love it when Hater actually remembers he has a long-range attack when he's dealing with adversaries.
Ha! Snare!
Ha! George of the Jungle. Okay, how did you not notice that you're running inside the gaping maw of a Chinese dragon thing? Well, at least you didn't burst through its anus. Anchor toss shenanigans.
If either of y'all need a refresher on the rules of hide and seek...
Why the hell is a hide and seek rulebook that thick? That's like a Dungeons and Dragons rulebook or some shit. All the creatures on this planet seem to have a Chinese/Oni design to them. It's really interesting. This one looks like a buffalo unicorn lion thing. Is that a giant prehistoric chicken? And with the size of that neck, I'd say Hater better be careful not to strangle it.
He's mine!
Okay, when they collided, they were clearly still in the upper atmosphere of the planet. So how did they all end up the way out of orbit?
If you just given me your half of the Sword of Divinity, I could have destroyed him!
Where did you guys get those swords from? And that board too? A dust cloud fight is not the same as a smoke screen. You can't just pull stuff out like that when you're in the midst of pummeling each other.
4,999,998. 4,999,999. 5 million. Oh boy, I sure love these hide and seek sessions. Best idea I ever had. Wander gets a game, I get a nap.
Wait, how do you get a nap out of it when you're consciously counting to 5 million? Well, I wouldn't have had uh-oh as my famous last words, but it's hard to come up with something snappy when an impending wave of explosive destruction catches you off guard like that. And at least the crater looks kinda pretty. It's like a target, perfect for when Dominator shows up in 2 more episodes.
We have assembled the Sword of Synergy!
And together,
Each contributing equally!
and taking exactly half the credit, we will use it to destroy Wander!
Both of you egotistical glory hounds working in sync? Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Now, where is he?
Oh cool, a sword death ray.
Aha!
And sword telekinesis too? Damn, I don't think any other sword in fiction has telekinetic powers like that.
Even though this may be the end, I'm just so happy the last thing I get to see is good and evil putting aside their differences to work together.
Cute monologue, Wander, but you're implying that Brad is a good guy.
Stop being so positive!
Just ignore him. It's kind of his thing.
Maybe you should take your own advice, hater.
Brad, it's so nice that you talked Hater over to the side of good.
Again, implying that Brad is a good guy.
If anything, I converted you to the side of evil!
I'm siding with Haiti for once. That's far more believable.
Look at him! He's a good guy! A helpful, friendly good guy that you're helping me destroy for the forces of evil!
Ah, what is this? Since when does Lord Hater make sense? This really is the penultimate Season 1 episode material. Also, Wander should join Star for stopping those forces of evil.
Even when you guys fight, it's clear you make a really good team.
And it's also clear that you're about to vomit, Wander. The Legend of Wander, Breath of the Yonder.
They're having a bit of a BFF tiff.
Looks like they're playing patty cake to me. So, how long is your guys' little bitch fight going to go on for?